Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to start a new lesson. It's about communication and waves. It's about how waves are actually used in communication. Okay, but before that, we have to go through the history of, communication and how people started to communicate a long time ago. We need to understand first the meaning of the word signal. Signal is anything that can transmit information. Okay? Like when you wave to your friend from afar, that's a signal. Okay, you're transmitting information. You're saying hello. Okay, signal is basically a tool that allows people to communicate. Okay, they have existed for thousands of years. Okay, now our communication is via phone, text message, voice notes, but before, okay, it was very different. They did not have any of that any of that technology. So, for example, drums have been used as communication, also like to produce sound. Okay, also fire. Okay, and after they created the light lamps, have been used. Okay, big beam lights have been used for to communicate, and early forms of long communication included use of drum patterns, controlled fires. So that's like way before. That's the history. Okay, a signal is anything that just transmits information. Okay, you know when you put a thumbs up saying, "Oh, that's everything's good," thumbs up, everything's bad, thumbs down. That's a signal. Okay, it transmits information. It tells the person something that you want them to know. That's an example of light from lanterns that have been used a long time ago to transmit signals. Okay, there's also Samuel Morse. He's a guy who created an electric telegraph in 1837. The telegraph sent electric signals through a wire. The telegraph could quickly send complex messages over long distances. And he's called Samuel Morse, and that's why it's called Morse code. Okay, we're going to talk about it in a second. Before we do that, we have to understand what encode and decode information is. So when the sender and the receiver of a signal agree on what the signal means, they have encoded information. Information represented by signals is called encoding. Without encoding, no communication is possible. So if somebody's talking to you in Chinese, are you able to encode the message? No, unless you speak Chinese. Okay, so there's no communication between you. If somebody's just blabbing Chinese in front of you, you won't be able to understand anything. Okay, and if you're talking in Arabic to a Chinese person, they won't be able to understand anything. There's no encoding and decoding between you. So the person sending the message is the encoder, the person receiving the message is the decoder. Okay, but encoding and decoding is important for communication. Otherwise, there won't be any communication if you cannot understand what the person in front of you is saying, or you cannot understand the message. Okay? Now, this is Morse code. Okay, it uses a combination of pulses. This is Morse code that is invented by Samuel Morse using the electric telegraph, which is this device over here, back in 1837. Sorry. So Morse code uses a combination of two pulses. Okay, if you can see here, the long pulse and the short pulse. Long, short, long, short. So each letter of the alphabet has a series of pulses. For example, let's take letter F. It has two short ones, one long one, another short one. Okay, and I'm going to show you an example of how that works. So this is called a dash, and a dot. The dash is the long beep, and the dot is the short beep. Let's see it. I'm going to go to YouTube, show you something. So these are the letters in Morse code. So you see how there's like short pulse, long pulse, Okay, and people are able to decode a message sent like this, letter by letter. See how difficult that was to communicate a long time ago, and now you just have to press a button on your phone. Okay. See, now most of today's communication just encode information automatically. Okay. Somebody can send you an emoji, somebody can send you a video, a recording, a voice note, anything, a text message. You have cell phones, computers, okay, you have iPads, all types of devices, okay? And today's technology makes decoding and encoding a lot easier than it was before. We'll continue the rest of the lesson tomorrow.